When Anakin Skywalker died after returning to the light side of the Force and fulfilling his destiny as the Chosen One, he became one with the Force, maintaining his consciousness and appearing as a Force spirit. Yet, it's been established that in order to do that, a Force user would need to undergo training, learning how to remain within the living Force after death. Qui-Gon Jinn was the first to learn this secret, passing the information to both Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi after the fall of the Republic. So how did Anakin learn to do this? Thanks to the canon book Return of the Jedi from a Certain Point of View, the answer has finally been revealed to us in canon. As Anakin died, he sank into the void of the Force, an endless landscape of nothing but the currents of the Force itself. As Anakin's consciousness battled against the Force, he perceived a connection beyond time and space, hearing and feeling the past as words and images flowed through him. He saw his loved ones, his mother, Padme, Qui-Gon, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan. He heard his old master refer to him as his friend, and Anakin wondered when was the last time anyone had talked about him in such a way. The thought brought calm upon him, a surprising tranquility that contrasted against what he had felt in life. As both a Jedi Knight and a Sith Lord, Anakin had tried to control the Force. Here, within the Netherworld of the Force, Anakin simply existed, acceptance washing over him. Anakin had always wondered if peace might lie beyond the agony of Darth Vader. Yet, in this space, he was left with only his thoughts, and the harsh truth of the terrible things he had caused. He had brought destruction to the galaxy. He had brought pain to his apprentice, and betrayal to his master. He had even brought death to his wife. And now, a single intention broke the quiet ripple of the Force. He would not stand for this. He would not accept that his story was over, that it ended on a single act of choosing light over dark. He had so much left to do. Anakin simply refused to pass on. He felt the fire that always burned within his heart, and even in this space, not even the Force itself could smother it. Anakin refused to accept that things should conclude this way, this history of destruction and pain. A determination grew within him, an intensity ready to overcome whatever stood in his way. Anakin would not die. He was the Chosen One, with a galaxy full of wrongs he had committed, and it was up to him to make amends and bring justice to the pain he'd unleashed for so many years. Suddenly, he heard a voice call his name, and Anakin felt as if the words were whispered directly into his ear, as if he wasn't a phantom within the Force, but whole in body and spirit as he once was, a powerful Jedi Knight. He recognized the voice. It was Obi-Wan, somehow communicating across time and space. Anakin immediately apologized for everything he had done, yet Obi-Wan did not judge or place blame upon him. Instead, Obi-Wan guided Anakin down to Endor, where they both appeared as physical spirits. Anakin was surprised to see himself manifest wearing the traditional light Jedi robes, instead of the dark tunic he wore during his life, remarking that he hadn't chosen to appear that way. Obi-Wan replied that perhaps the Force had chosen for him. If you'd like to know Anakin's full thoughts during the ending of Return of the Jedi, I have a separate video about that. But I personally really like this version of the story explaining how Anakin became one with the Force. It's a bit different than the Legends version, which is told in the books The Rise and Fall of Darth Vader and The Life and Legend of Obi-Wan Kenobi, where Obi-Wan actually teaches Anakin how to do it right when Anakin dies. This new canon story is still similar, but it appears that Anakin became one with the Force simply through his sheer will and his power within the Force, which I don't mind. Since Anakin was created by the midichlorians and he was the chosen one, I think it's pretty easy to believe that he could become one with the Force and maintain his consciousness at will. After all, if he had reached his full potential in the Force during his life, he would have basically become a godlike being similar to the Mortis gods. I love that Anakin's determination to make amends for the terrible things he did as Darth Vader is what makes him want to maintain his consciousness, and it's great that Obi-Wan guided him to becoming a physical spirit in canon too. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and may the Force be with you.